I'm on the beach in front of the A-frame and it's a beautiful day today. There's only 3 boats here at the moment. One left this morning. He's trying to get to Hexham, just trying to make his way south. I'm going to give it a crack tomorrow. I'd like to get to Pearl Bay, but we'll see. This is the tree house. At the moment it's not rented out. The reason is they haven't got a washing machine at the moment to clean the sheets. Going to Ring Ring Rocks, and this is what the road's like. Not all the way as good as this, but it's pretty good. This is Ring Ring Rocks. Let's go and make a phone call, hopefully. Yeah, the weather's good here, not bad. And it's unbelievable, I've just seen a canoe, a sea kayak coming down. So, anyway, yeah, I'm okay. All the best, Doreen. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm up here on Ring Ring Rocks and it's unbelievable. I was just looking and there was 4 kayaks coming round the bend. I wonder where they've come from. This is the creek at low tide. Graham was on the sand just there. There's a boy over there and he was on the sand right basically in the center of the screen, and that's where the tide splits when it comes in, and when it's really high it really comes in. Here we have Graham on Asteroid. Just we've all been stuck in here for about a week now, and he's off to basically down to the Whitsundays. See you, Graham. Sorry, he's got a pair of trousers on and a long sleeve shirt and a safety harness and a life jacket. Just putting his auto helm on, and he's going to be pulling his sails up in a minute. Just slowly going to go up one pole here. There's a boat up there called Valhalla. I think it's Wynnum Yacht Club, 1981. There's an H-36 there, Takari, 18th of May 1986. It's the National Park impersonator, wasn't it? Wow. What do you do? You just Just doing a barbecue here on Percy Island they are with lamb. It looks very nice. This is Rod's Father's Day dinner. Very nice, Rod.
Fascinating. Taught me a lot of things about boat mechanics.
I believe.
You get people out into this.
Yeah.
It helps people see.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They'll go, oh my God, look at them, they're eating roast.
Having a lamb roast
Yes,
on
fantastic.
Percy Island in the A-frame.
0. So we looked at a couple of boats in Brisbane.
Yeah.
And then she said, what part of
That's
what was
what's
the
left
criteria?
of the
She said
sunset.
steel, this,
wow.
and like a few things.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, okay, fine. And then we found this one in Coffs Harbour.
Yeah, so it's actually...
On the top deck of the Percy Island Yacht Club. And there's only 2 of us in the bay now. We've had these come in today, these sea kayaks. They've come from Yeppoon, and their destination after going through the islands will be Seaforth. Very low tide today, and they're going to spend the night here before carrying on to Digby, which is probably 35 kilometres away. And that's what you can see outside, not a lot. It's 5:30 now, and we're coming up on South Percy. Come around that headland there from West Bay. It's just coming up for dawn now. And I'm motoring at 3,000 revs. I think I'm doing about 5.5 knots and we're doing about 4.5. And this is South Percy over here, and basically we've got to run down the side of South Percy, and I'm motoring till we get out of the lee of South Percy, then I'll put the sails up. It's quite light. Yeah, all the sails are ready to go up, so just trying to make hay while the sun shines, because as soon as I put the sails up I won't be going in the right direction. 6:30 now, and I've got the sails up, and we're heading along at about I don't know, 4.5 knots maybe, a bit less. Got about half a knot of tide against me at least. Anyway, I've got my working jib and a reef in the main. I generally don't take the reef out when I'm cruising, because if I do I always have to put the thing back in again. And over here, this is South Percy, and I'm just about getting to the end of it now, and believe it or not we're pointing reasonably in the right direction. Yeah, we're doing quite well. We're doing about 5 knots to windward, and I'll try and get a bit more out of it when I've finished filming. But we had quite a nice time on Percy Island. The trouble is, with the big southeasters we've had in the last week, you know, it's been blowing 20 knots plus. You get some really large, well, not large swells, but they're just annoying swells coming into the anchorage that make you roll. You you know, at least 10 degrees, you know, so it's quite uncomfortable really, but anyway, you've got to put up with that if you go to the Percy's. Anyway, we're heading off today south. I don't know where we're going to go to, but we'll just keep plugging away. 6:30 now, and South Percy is well and truly a beam. We're doing about 5.5, 6 knots to be honest, and going forward to where we want the destination we want to go at about 4. We're going pretty well. We left Percy this morning. It's coming up to 10:30 now. And, on our down here we've got Hexham, which is just over halfway to Island Head. So we're doing pretty well really. There's Hexham down there. My friends on Mnemonic went there yesterday, and I assume they left today and have gone further on, I don't know. So, but I'm going to try and get to Pearl Bay today. This is Steep Island. It's basically on my run line for Pearl Bay. I can't let the helm go at the moment, let it steer by the autopilot because we've got too much sail up. I'm just hoping that it's going to settle down in the next hour, otherwise I'll have to put a reef in. Over there is Hexham, so we've got truly a beam now. I'm really pleased with my progress, to be honest. This is Supply Bay over there. I think it's something like Action Island or something. And we're going really well really, and we've got the tide pushing us out and we're going in, so we're doing about 6 knots it reckons over the ground. And there's a picture behind. There's Steep Island and the other one's Hexham. Got to go to that headland over there. And it's 11 nautical miles away. And I think the tide's about, I don't know, maybe 4 o'clock. I'll have a look. So I'm going to start the engine and start going for it, otherwise I'll have the tide against me. And over this side is an island. It's used by the military for bombing. Just going by this point, I'm doing at least 6 knots. And I'm doing 2.7 through the water. That's how fast the tide is around here. Just round the corner's Island Head Creek. Just here there's 32 metres of water. The other end, the entrance to Island Head Creek through here. Go around these rocks, give myself a little bit of room since it's on the lee shore. Got my main up. sea there with the waves coming off the cliff. Anyway, that's where we're going in there. Here we are coming in. Looks like we're the only ones in here. You might be able to see that we're doing 7.3 over the ground. That's what it looks like behind. Right round that rock there. I made it to Island Head Creek. My anchor was down at 4:30. Tide's coming in now. Be about half tide, I think. I'm in 10 meters of water here. I hope my anchor's in about 7. Because when the tide comes up, you know, it's 4-meter tide today. So there'll be 11 meters, and I've only got 30 meters of chain out. Coming on round. There's a nice little sandbank just there. I think I've seen some boats maybe up the top of the creek, but it's kind of 50-50. Well, I'm pleased to get here. Set off this morning at 4 o'clock and got here at 4:30. So that's 12.5 hours. Of that, I reckon there was 3 hours motoring when I set off, and about 2.5 hours motoring to get basically from Supply Bay to here. There was quite a lot of tide running. The tide was coming in and I was pushing probably a knot to 3 knots of tide at times. Anyway, we got here, and I'd just like to thank everybody who's been shouting me a beer. And I'm tired, and I'm just going to cook myself half a steak and a few beans and some carrots, and then I'm going to go to bed. And hopefully, from the forecast tomorrow morning, I hope to carry on to Pearl Bay, because there's nobody in here. I've seen 2 fishermen, and they've gone zooming off to find somewhere to camp, I think. And I think I'm it. So it's not often you get Island Head Creek to yourself. Just looking out at the what's left of the sunset. It's now I think about 6:10. And this is the gear on my plate. Got a steak, some beans and carrots, and a bit of capsicum.